Hello YouTube, this is Benny G, and I want to do a quick video on my GDU Byrd standard flyaway and how I lost my drone. Now, about a year ago, I bought this drone as a birthday present for myself. It's called the GDU Byrd Standard, and I wanted the drone to replace my aging Hubsan H501S. I needed to, grow and expanding flying new drones. Again, this past year the drone battery had expanded, so I couldn't fly the drone anymore. I don't want to have a failed crash or anything like that. And again, the battery perforated, and I had to get that battery replaced. I love this drone. I really like this drone. This drone's a very beautiful thing to fly. It has these bright lights. You can see these lights from about a kilometer away. From my experience, the drone had a decent camera, 1080p, 60 frames per second. The camera could rotate at different angles, which I really loved and I really enjoyed. This drone was a very beautiful thing to fly. You see it right there in that image. The drone just lands gracefully. But what happened was yesterday I took the drone out for Memorial Day. I wanted to see the boats on the sailing down the East River. You have a lot of pleasure crafts. They are out enjoying the Memorial Day weekend on the river. And again, I go out, take my drone out to fly my drone over the East River to see the pleasure crafts. I take it out about 100 meters out into the East River. Not too far. I had connection. And out of nowhere, my satellites go from 8 to 5. And I lose GPS. I use compass calibration. The drone did go to auto return, but within that auto return, it lost its orientation, and it began to drift away from me and drift into the East River. Again, you see right here, the drone rises to a certain height. It can't find its way out, and you see it's toilet boating. It's spinning around for a little bit. It's spinning around trying to find itself, and it tries to correct itself, but instead it slowly begins to descend into the East River. And it's my fault too, because I could have easily put the drone in altitude hold and pulled the drone right back to me. But again, I panicked. I freaked out because I saw the boats coming. There was boats passing by, and I freaked out. Sometimes as a pilot, you really can't panic. And when I panic, you forget certain procedures. And again, you see right here, the drone begins to slowly dip into the East River, and the frame freezes. I'll get more frames back, but at this point, the drone is probably in the East River, and that's it. It's gone. It's total $400 down the drain. That's a lot of money, especially here in New York City, for that matter. I really like this drone, and I'm really disappointed in GDU's customer support. But right now, I'm gonna go back and fly the Hubsan H501S for the time being. Uh, I have 1 kilometer range on here, and this drone is very discreet to fly, and it's great flying this drone in New York City because it's small and discreet. Again, my faults and thoughts. GDU horrible tech support. They only have one small office in Austin, Texas. But it's also my fault as well. I could have easily placed that drone back into altitude hold and fly it back to me. But again, I panicked. And once you panic, all hell breaks loose. Again, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and share. Again, thanks for listening and watching. Benny is out.